Okay, so I told you guys I was doing some smaller ones that really, to be quite honest, could have gone in my tier tray video, but I don't think I'll have any room in my tier tray. I still have it set up for Valentine's Day, and I actually got to switch that over now that Valentine's Day is all over. But anyways, so if I have room, these are going to go in my tier tray. And this was from, oh, St. Patrick's Day. So it was from this year, but I didn't like what was on there, but I really liked the green that they had painted on here. So I thought that it was cheap enough. Like, I don't like to redo something that's, not on clearance, let's just put it that way, or 66 or 75% off. But because it was only $3 plus the 40% off, I mean, to me, it was well worth it. So again, using that same vinyl that I've used throughout this video, and then same with that gray. So I'm going to go ahead and weed out the middles here, just because, again, we're working with smaller fonts, and I think I'm going to end up reverse weeding this because I don't trust the fact that this will transfer as well as I would have liked. And let's see, just looking to see if there's any other middles to come up. All right, I'm going to attempt to try to weed this without, nope. Okay, I can already tell you're going to be a little stinker butt. So I'm going to get rid of this because I don't know if you can tell, but there's a film on there. So it's just not going to be worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my transfer tape. And I'm actually going to cut a generous amount because I'm going to need it for a couple of the projects that's in this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this cut to size. I'm going to make sure I scrape it really well, and then I will peel this back. Okay, perfect. So then what I'll do is weed out the negative space, just kind of like what you would do with iron-on, except you're not dealing with iron-on. What I'll do is I will get this on here as straight and centered as possible. It didn't help that I got the transfer tape on a little Cricut, but what are you gonna do? And I need to go down just a smidge. Looks good. So it just says Irish Kisses and Shamrock Wishes. You guys, I'm going to be completely transparent. I'm so embarrassed. So I thought, oh, you know what would be cute? Is to say Irish Kisses and Shamrock Wishes. I bet I'll never, I thought I made it up. Nope. It's all over the place. Silly me. I don't know why I was thinking I made that up, but nope. It's definitely a thing. This was in Design Space. There we go. Let's bring this one. This one should be a little bit easier because who cares if it goes crooked? Maybe, it could be intentionally crooked, right? I don't even know actually what direction. I actually do think it's supposed to be at an angle, so we will see how that turns out. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I think it really matters, and I think I am going to angle this. Do I want to angle it? Well, yeah, a little bit, I suppose. Okay. Yep, I think that looks good. Okay. Okay, so I think these are a great start to this video. Let's go ahead and get into another craft project. Okay, in this one, I have this wood frame, and I got this from Hobby Lobby. It was in their fall decor. Of course, I got 75% off, and I liked that it had this muted green. So of course we had to use it for St. Patrick's Day, and I liked how, you know, the two greens go together, and of course these other two just kind of like a light darker green, or medium green and a darker green. So that is what we're gonna do for this project. So I just am in love with this green. So let me go ahead and get this weeded out. If I can. Oh my goodness. Come on. Got it. Okay. Wow, that was a struggle. Jeez. Okay. Let's move on. Let's get this all weeded out and applied to our wood blank. Okay. Go ahead and get that. Okay, come on. Be careful, make sure everything's coming out okay. And I don't want to wrinkle this up just yet. I just want to make sure that I grabbed everything from this design. In fact, I'm going to need to pull this design up in Design Space. This is why you kind of see my laptop, just because I need to make sure that, in fact, let me go ahead and do that. Let me bring out my mouse here. I just need to make sure that it is aligning up, or make sure that I have everything. So I am going to try to find this in my Design Space. Easy peasy. This is a really pretty green. I really like it. This is definitely going to be used in my, I'm not sure like what direction I'm going to go as far as my color palette is concerned for both Easter and spring, but I'm almost positive I'm going to be using this green for one of those two, if not both, because I just think it's so pretty. Okay. Oop. Just when I thought this was going to be the easiest of the well, compared to that one, both of them actually, both of these greens are going to be really easy to weed out, but for whatever reason, is just wanting to not, and I guess it's because it's super sticky. Oh, there we go. Fold that in. Okay. I just need to make sure that I remember what order. Well, we'll play around with it. Okay, so just want to make sure that I got everything in this one. So it's a little bit of a waste of vinyl doing it this way, but to me, it's kind of worth it to do that, just because, you know, that way everything gets lined up and you're not having to piece one down. Although honestly, if they're not lined up, it's not that end of the world. It's not like it really has a symmetry to it, if you will, or it has to be in a certain location. But so I could have gotten away with it, but that's all right. Okay. Now this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and in this one, let me bring it over. This one has more of an opal. I think that's what it is, and this one's more of a shimmer. So I'm not sure if you can tell the difference on camera. Okay, and this is the 405 brand. So Hobby Lobby's brand. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do, just looking at my design here, I'm going to have to put this one down first, and then we'll add the other ones a little bit later on. Looks good. I feel like it needs to come up just a little bit. I'm okay if it doesn't come up. Yep, it's already stuck. Okay. It's a little further down than I would have hoped or would have liked. But we will just be okay with it. Or at least I will. See, I think we're a little bit off. But, okay. So, I am going to go ahead and get my apostrophe, because again, that came up as I was trying to peel things. So I will get that there. And then I'm not sure exactly where that little dot goes. So I will, oh, you know what? Nope, there's no eye. There's no dot to the eye. So we'll get the rest added and then I'll see where there's a space for it. Okay, so now what I need to do is, okay, so I think what we'll do, I'll add this one next. I think that's going to be the next one to do. Okay, so we'll get that added. Okay. Good. Get that straight down. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So then this one, let's see here. Oh, I think it goes this way. And no, wait. I think it goes. Oopsie. Hopefully. Okay. Well, we're committing. Okay. Okay, and then we'll get this one. And then we'll come back and get that one dot. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's peel that back. Okay, so that's pretty much that. I like the variation of the different greens. Now I'm just looking at my design and it looks like it came off of this area. So I just gotta, there you go. All right. Oh, love it. I really like how that turned out. And like I said, I like the different greens. I like how the one has that shimmer. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our next project. Okay, so this next project, I am going to add these clovers that I got from Hobby Lobby. They came in a pack of 12, or these shamrocks. And so they're just came in this natural wood. I'm actually going to leave them in the natural wood just so I can kind of play off of the wood of the frame. Although I'm not 100% sure. So if I don't like it, I will end up painting them. Probably some version of green. But the reason, my thought process for not, let me go ahead and glue this down while I'm talking here. My whole reasoning for not painting them is because I really want my vinyl to stick out. And so that way the clover doesn't deter it. Kind of like make it a little monochromatic, if you will. So that is why I am opting to not paint the wood from the shamrocks. So that is my idea. And I don't know if I'm going to like it. But, you know, another thing you could do is... I want to do that. You can not paper mache it, but oh gosh, what am I trying to say? You can get some paper cardstock and of some your favorite green cardstock and like do a pattern and then use Mod Podge, and that way that'd be actually kind of cool. I would do that, but I actually don't have a lot of green vinyl. Plus, like I said, I really want this to stick out. So I'm going to let that set up for a little bit. And get this all weeded out. And it just says Lucky. Get that. And again, some lights make it look like it's blue. And other lights... And maybe it's just my ring light since it's so bright. That's why it could be, but you know, you move it in different directions, you'll see that green. Okay, so then let's go ahead and I might need a new piece of transfer tape because I think this is on its way out the door. Okay. Let's scrape that really good because I worry about it not transferring as nicely because we've used it a few times. Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and place it. Thinking about right here. Do I like it right there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. Peel this back. There we go. Very easy project, and this is, oh, maybe not. I thought this was already set, but it's not. So there we go. I like it. I like the this not being painted because I think it would take away from this. I don't know. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm going to sit on it and see if you know, if I need to paint this. I'm not sure, but all right. Yeah, I really like it. In this project, we are going to do an iron-on. And I got this at Hobby Lobby from their St. Patrick's Day collection, right? And it has this cute little clovers on this. And I like the little border here. And we are actually going to kind of mimic that, but in a glitter iron-on. So this one is going to be left as is. And instead of adding any words, I'm just going to kind of continue on with the direction of the clovers. Or shamrocks, I guess. And so what I did is, except I didn't do the exact same one, I kind of went a little different and a little bit bigger. So just found a clover that I really liked. Is it clover? Or is it shamrock? Or is it the same thing? Let me know. Okay, so I just found two that I really liked, and I don't know if I want them to be lined up or do I want it to be one lower, because like they're gonna overlap each other. So maybe, yeah, I think I might just play around with it and then see. Okay, so let me go ahead and that was my heat press that is warming up. I really like this sparkly green, really pretty. And I really think it matches pretty well with that. Well, maybe it doesn't, but we're gonna pretend it does, right? Still pretty warm, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, perfect. All right, easy, but you know what? I'm going to turn that off so that way I don't leave that on longer than I have to. But yeah, I think that they still pair really well, but I think that I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll have this one go in my kitchen, and then this one will go in my downstairs bathroom, and that way my downstairs bathroom can have a little little festivity or little decoration of St. Patrick's Day. So okay, I really like this green paired with this. Really, it's really pretty. All right, everyone, I really loved how everything turned out. So which one was my favorite? I'm gonna have to say this one. No, I think I'll say this one's my favorite. I know it's so simple, but oh, it's so pretty. And I really, really like how that turned out. But honestly, they all turned out really cute, you know, for their own reasons. But I think that this is reading too on the yellow side of things, this natural wood. So I think I'm going to have to come back with some paint and hit that up. But I think if I can get it done in time before this video gets posted, I will either show this in in the video, or at the end of this video, or I will have it in the thumbnail. Either way, if I do it in time before this video gets posted, y'all will see it. But I think this is just reading too yellow for me, so again, I want to sit on it and see if I need to. But anyways, I really love how these all turned out. I love that it has that green there, and I really think this pairs well with that, and some lights. And then of course this one, I love it. Irish Kisses and Shamrock Wishes. And it's just really cute. And I'm just going to sit around somewhere in my house. And then of course this one, I really do like how this green pairs really well with this green that's already been painted on there. And I like the other accent pieces. And then of course lastly, this one, I really like how that turned out. I was a little nervous because I used this green for Christmas. So I was a little nervous that this was going to be too, remind me of Christmas too much, but actually it doesn't. So yeah, I think that turned out really pretty. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope that you guys have a fun and safe St. Patrick's Day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.